No chains will hold me down. Born free under this sky. Freedom is our ground. From darkness to the light, we rise up every day. No more shadows in sight. No more prices to pay. Freedom is our birthright. We won't go down. High as the starlight, lifting off the
So,
ground.
I haven't been watching the news lately, but there were three mass shootings this week. Three. It's like, oh my gosh. Um, it's like, what is going on? Though I know what's going on. It's like I'm watching our society degrade minute by minute. It's the freakiest thing. What was I saying about that? I can't get my mind off this whole human trafficking thing, the sex trafficking thing, and this multi-millionaire or billionaire or whatever who just got busted for, in this child slavery ring, and he's connected with all these huge politicians, including one of our ex-presidents and our current president. And I wrote this the other day that it's the 21st century and we're still talking about, and slavery is a current issue. Slavery is a current issue. And it's not slavery now for economics, it's for perverted pleasure of the rich. And this thing is going to blow up and they're going to see it goes deep. The man had an island, for God's sake. It was nicknamed Pedophile Island. I figure because the course is set now. No, not even now. The course has been set. Especially with this human trafficking thing being like mainstream news modern day right now. I'm afraid that this society is completely unredeemable. How can it be? This has been going on in the background after we abolished slavery. The whole world, at least the civilized world, abolished it. I realize when the religious worlds, especially, slavery is still, it's still going on because your property, a woman is a property of man. This whole sick thing. Oh, that is not. That's a weird thing. It's weird. I catch myself talking like that, but then I think about, oh, duh, it's just the end of the cycle. That's all. It has to come in because it's taking how long to get to this point? How many thousands of years to get to this point? And now we're at the apex, and those that are ready um, are going to shake out of there, or they're snapping out. It's like coming out of the matrix. Time to wake up out of the matrix. What it's like. It's like breaking out of the program. Hard, scary. I still fear. I keep saying that to myself lately. Ah, I'm afraid. What are you afraid of? What am I afraid of? What am I afraid of? I don't know. Then someone's up. Afraid? Why am I afraid? It's like my natural instinct is be afraid. Like I just want to rise above this. I want to understand it. I can rise above it. And the more stuff I read, or not read, listen to, listen to when I'm working, and describe exactly what's happening, exactly what my path is, exactly where I'm at. It's like I don't I don't ponder too much in the past scene. I really don't ponder in the future either. It's weird because I think it's like I'll set a tool down and I know where it is when I'm looking at it, and then I go away and I don't know where I put it. But it's always like I said I'm being present, but I'm not really being present. Okay, I feel like I'm present, but just in my mind, but well, it seems really focused on in my mind. Not annoying, but it's kind of exhausting not to get a break. Very difficult at times. What it feels like, what it reminds you of, as we're talking to. So it feels like a vibration. Yeah, when I say it feels like that, I don't feel that, but it's like I sense it. That makes no sense. Not even getting a sense for me either. It's like it's just like I'm aware of this. I'm aware sometimes more than others. It's like a really low. Okay, I had this crazy theory. It's a weird theory. Okay, as we're trying to isolate this God particle at the Hadron Collider in CERN, um, so this God particle is in all matter and all antimatter. So it's on a frequency. It's like on a different channel as we get operates on. It's a theory, but but it's in everything, and to access it, you have to tune into that channel. But it connects all things. It's like the force. No, it's like it has its own network. All those particles have a network that's connected. And what if, as they didn't, smashing these atoms, they've see they've measured it. They think they've seen it. They think they've seen it. What if they released it and it's causing a chain reaction, a quickie on the network? What if they released it, but they put a vibration onto the God particle network, and now it's resonating, and those that are ready to come to consciousness, it's accelerating. So they released it. When they release it, it's like they it's like like spinning the fabric of time, kind of like, oh no, it's me. It's like being in a pool and like slapping on the water and caused a wave in that network. It's like the network of existence. But since this is the epicenter, this is where it would be felt the strongest. The wave would be the strongest. This is very kind of interesting. Huh? It would explain a quickening and not like hocus pocus. And see, here's the thing about the God particle. If you can tap into that frequency, then you could you'd be a part of that network. See, it's so stupid that I say this, but it feels like it's like the force. It connects all things. So this particle network, if it's all connected, every one of those particles connected on a different wavelength, and there's a ripple in that wavelength. I'm repeating myself now, but I don't know if it's, I mean, it's just going in my head. I don't know if it's stupid or not. It might be cool. I mean, who knows? But it could explain with with kind of like a. I mean, I don't know physics well. I mean, I was seeing physics in college, but there would be a physical explanation of why the needs appear to be accelerating. Wow, year flew by. Yeah, because it's not but it's not an acceleration. An acceleration. I want to say consciousness, but kind of conscious. What I'm saying in my head. It's like weird because this is what I've seen. It's like this split. It's like this split in consciousness. And it's like there's no middle ground anymore. It's just so weird. It's like choose a side, and it's really come to that. And it's only a few more years in the making before it's complete. And see, this is weird. This sounds stupid too, but I used to play these games, Age of Empires, and there Age of Empires, and there was Empires. There's another one too, but what you do is you start off in the Stone Age. They kind of have a campfire, and you have to gather wood and shit, and then build your your camp, and then that becomes the town center, and you build up from there. And you always get to the nuclear age. And it's weird when you play the game. The only reason you don't really use your nukes is because you want to go to the space age. I swear, because it's world domination. You have to use your nukes. They're your best weapons. Your bombers. I mean, and you always build them, and it's like if you can build them before the other guy, you win the game. It it's so weird, and it's like, and every time you play, unless you want to go into space, you'd be like, okay, I'm done, and you got nukes, you just like all out assault, and you always make units, and you always break them because it's the only way to win the stupid game. Because the game is about world conquest. Who can be who in the world? I don't see that life would be any different from that. Honestly, because it's escalated like that. I mean, we're gonna have two world wars, and now we're gonna have a third. And the sides are lining up. The Russians and the Chinese are now doing joint exercises, kind of works together with a million man North Korean army. Just look at it. And then and also on that side would be Iraq and Syria, which are huge armies. Very large. And the Japanese, is this like they have 10 times the navy of China, so they will definitely get into it. This can't go well. The only way this ends, it doesn't end well. It just doesn't end well. Uh, Even if an alien race came, um, well, if they came to stop us from our madness, but you see, that's supposed to. That's the thing about it. Not no, we're supposed to stop this. It's all part. It's happened before. That's right. It's happened before. I mean, we don't know if the reptiles were. Yeah, we see the big dinosaurs and stuff, but were those like our chimpanzees and gorillas to them? Were they an advanced reptilian race? Who knows? Who knows? If you say the reptiles, the dinosaurs on the Earth for 100 million years, good God, and they never evolved. Hmm. Maybe. All right, that's my crazy conspiracy theory. That was just how you use them.